The other week I was at the Health and Harmony and I met Jae and actually got quite an amazing reading from him. But what more than that, I really kind of connected with him because he's larger than life, a bit like myself. But what excites me is that I'm very passionate about community and so is Jae, and he's doing some really amazing projects. So I was hoping that you could share your projects with us.
Certainly. Let me first begin by saying that my name's Jae. I've been a professional palmist for over 25 years, industry-based throughout Australia, and in that time, I've seen our industry change quite a bit. I've seen the way that we've come from carnivals and sideshows, and we've slowly begun to move into the mainstream. In the same instance, I've also noticed that a lot of the community groups that are out there, things that we would consider as being standard, like scouts, Meals on Wheels, bowling clubs, RSL clubs, all of these things are losing their funding at the moment.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's become a real problem in that community can no longer find the level of support from the government that they used to be able to do.
Right.
And where most people would kind of see this as an impediment, Avalon McKellar and myself have seen this as a real opportunity, an opportunity to be able to put together events and festivals that allow all of these small pocket community groups to come together and raise their own funds in a way that also raises awareness of their actual actions, rather than it being a commercial on the television asking for a donation or a sausage sizzle out on the street. This is an opportunity for all of them to come together and show that they're not just singular communities. They are part of a common unity in all. So we've taken advantage of that, and we've gathered together not only those standard community groups, but also a lot of the niche community groups that you wouldn't normally deal with.
So it's not just a spiritual night, it's a combination of different community groups.
Exactly.
Oh.
Our core element, our inner circle of stalls, is related to spiritualist groups, pagan groups, the fringe elements, those who are usually cast to the sideshow, we've brought into the centre. And then around them, we surround them with the communities that are naturally out there amongst us, such as Meals on Wheels and the Scouts and Girl Guides. Even local childcare centres come along and get involved. And so what we end up with is this festival where we have a full music program, a full children's program. We also have treats like meditation circles, we have a bliss bar, chai bar, and we endeavour to create the type of event that would be reminiscent more of, say, Woodford, but in a smaller style.
I understand.
This is
That's a good model to model yourself on.
Exactly. It's the kind of feeling that we want to bring back into the suburbs, you know? It shouldn't just be a once-a-year thing where you gather together under that ideal of love and expression and support of one another. It should be our lifestyle, the way that we live day to day. If we can revitalise old parklands by bringing the festivals to them, show the people in that area what exists around them, we may have the opportunity to go from technology being the black to experience being the new black.
Wow, that's inspiring. Fantastic.
It's a great way to go about things, you know.
And so you've had one festival already?
Yep, we had our first festival, Summer Solstice at Shorncliffe,
Yes.
which we were expecting that maybe we'd get 100, 150 people to. We ended up with 480 people there, 80 of which were children. And this is the big thing. There are so many young families out there. There are so many people who look for fellowship. However, when they look for fellowship, a lot of the time it comes along with dogma. You know, you have to become involved in this group or that group to achieve it. And what we've discovered is that there is a whole community of people who just want to understand the mystery. They don't want to go labelling it in one way or another. And so we give them the opportunity to have a look at. We have OTO, which is Ordo Templi, which is the one of the Western traditional groups coming along. We have Druidry coming along. We have representation from 12 different covens in Brisbane, which most people wouldn't even believe existed. We have meditation groups, remedial therapists, we have a psychic reading room. So all in all, it will be something that nobody has seen before in this kind of setup.
Fantastic. And again, bringing it out.
That's it.
Bringing it out into the community.
That's it, you know. And we have 2 equinox a year and we have 2 solstice a year. So at events is doing solstice each time up at Shorncliffe at Mora Park. And then each equinox we'll do at Balmoral Parklands in Morningside. So each time that we have an equinox, there'll be an equinox ball to finish. So twice a year, people will get the opportunity to express their magical being, you know, to express the person who secretly sits at home and wishes that they could show themselves to the public. You know, this is an opportunity to be able to be amongst peers. And that's what I think is one of the ways that we'll be able to keep community as we move forward into a world that's just more and more technologically based.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, look, below this video there'll be a link to more about what Jae does. So don't stop it here, press like, of course, press like, read down below and give him a call. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks a lot.
And congratulations.